You must be new here, Pomo. That's been my favorite new emoji for a while. That's what we've been sending raids to. I added it maybe like this early January. Yeah, there should be a couple of new ones. We got an updated Kampai emoji. And then what else do we got? I think is that really the only one? And yeah, this is just one of my favorites. There were actually a couple more. Let me see if I can find them. Because there's a website that you can go to like upload an image and it'll like gifify it in a simple way, similar to how I can probably turn this back on. Yeah, similar to how Twitch does it essentially. Hang on, let me check my audio. Okay, that sounds good. All right, good enough at least. So there's a website that does it a little bit more elaborately. Let me turn this on. There we go. Stream stuff. So I experimented with a couple of them. This is one of my favorites, but it doesn't look great on like a small Twitch chat. I call it the Pog Snake. And then what else did we have here? Yeah, the heartbeat gif. I like this one. I should have added this one. Why isn't this here? Maybe I ran out of spaces. That one's not bad. What website makes these? I totally forget. Let me see here. Maker? Is it this one? Shoot, I wish I remembered. And a GIF. Oh man, I'm totally blanking here. At least my Google history is not holding up. Oh shoot! I'll have to find it for you because it was pretty great. It had a bunch of different things that you could do with it. One of which was just a content aware. It just so fucking funny. And then I think I have just like a little like rocking back and forth cabbage. You're ever pre-making a UI library and stuff for jams, just practicing? A little of both. So what you saw there, spoiler alert, is a very, 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 very early version of my Cabbage Customizer 1.0. I'm revamping the UX so that it's actually usable by the general public. And then I'll actually turn it into a public link instead of like the secret draft link that it still is. So I have a bunch of... I'm deliberately spending time, like, I have a bunch of sketches sketched up for how I want each of the screens and the UI to look and how I want it to interact and stuff like that. So it'll just be, one, a lot more intuitive to use, and two, actually usable on high resolution displays. Because right now the customizer is like purely functional. Like all the functionality that I want in there, aside from like color customization, is pretty much in there at this point. So now I want to take all that functionality and wrap it all up in a user experience that actually feels pleasant to use. Because there's a lot of annoying things with the customizer right now that I want to fix. So hang on, I have to change my TV size because the actual TV that I own is stupid and requires me to set it to 96% scale. Yeah. So it's actually going to feel like a proper character customizer. And I'm trying to really force myself to spend a lot of time and thought and attention to UX, because I am just not used to doing that. I'm used to just purely focusing on functionality and doing cool shit with that. But now I want it to be cool shit that actually feels good to use and people want to use. Our new stove/microwave delivery tomorrow. Dude, don't get me started on that. I had to get a new stovetop just this past week because one of the cheap pots that I bought for Thanksgiving with the Ruds, I was using that to cook something, and I didn't realize that the bottom of the pot was just like, it was so warped that basically the very center tip of it was touching the stovetop, and everything else was kind of like bowed around it. And I was looking at it and I was like, huh, that doesn't seem very good. That probably won't cook evenly. Turns out that was the least of my problems, because I just shifted it just a little bit to like get it more on the burner, and then I just heard like a bah! And the whole pot, it wasn't bowed anymore. It was flattened. But the fact that it was like so concentrated on the center just sent like, I don't know what it was, some kind of shockwave just right down into the stovetop, like concentrated right in the center. And it just made like a tiny little crater. Actually, you know what? I probably have a picture of this, because I had to send it to my landlord or my leasing people. Yep, there it is. Bam. So the blue mark that you see here, like all this debris, that was from the pot. And then even closer in there, you can't really see it in this picture, but there's like I took some of the stovetop with me. Like there was like a little crater in there. So I had to get this replaced. And because it was due to user error, that set me back 450 bones. So that was cool. On top of the fact that my car has been out of commission for the past 2 weeks. And then I had to get that towed to a mechanic, and it turns out that something critical in the electric is busted. So that's another $2,000 right there. It has not been a profitable January. Because this all happened over the course of like 2 weeks, like the last 2 weeks of January. It's been annoying. So, here's to a better February. Dude, I tried for like 2 weeks to debug that shit. I literally checked all of the fuses in the car. I bought a multimeter to check like the grounding wire. I got a new battery. Thankfully, it was still under warranty, so they just gave me a new one for free. So the first 2 weeks of January, we're trying to troubleshoot it on my own. And then the second 2 weeks was just like trying to schedule a mechanic and a tow truck to get it there. And the annoying thing was that when I would put the key in, turn the key to try and start the car, literally nothing would happen. The car would just be a brick. I'm talking like no sound, no lights, no indication that the key was ever even turned. So because of that, I couldn't get it in neutral for the tow truck. So we just had to like diagonally out from like the parking spot in this outdoor parking lot that I park in, and just had, I'm pretty sure there's still like tire marks where like we just scraped the fucking car up into the tow truck. Sounds like it could be a starter. So what it was the box that contains all of the fuses. That thing is called like the Total Integrated Power Unit, or Total Integrated Power Module, the TIPM. And that's what they determined was the main issue. Like that's the thing that is in charge of diverting electricity to all the components of the car that need it, including the starter. But according to them, the starter didn't seem to be the issue. It was the power unit that was in charge of supplying power to the starter. So, duh. So I'm currently on like week 4-ish, I think, of not having a car, and it's been rough. But hopefully January has better things in store for me. Or February. January sucked ass. Oh, look at that. I was playing Theat Rhythm. Who could have predicted? How have you been getting to work? Or are you work from home? So I am like 90% working remote. I can probably keep this on since it takes a while to first open up. Every Wednesday, I go into the office, which is about a 10-minute drive. However, like, it's a pretty small organization. It's part of the university, and it's like 4 people on the team that I work with, essentially. So it's a fairly casual setup. We mostly just go into the office so that we can have just like an in-person meeting to just like give everyone an update on what we've been doing. So not like 100% necessary for us to be in the office, but that's kind of the structure that we're trying to work with. So when my boss heard that like I don't have a car and it's basically a brick, he's like, you don't have to force yourself to come into the office if you don't have a car. Like it won't be that big a deal. I don't want you to like spend a bunch of money on like Ubers or something just getting to the office for this one meeting. So he's thankfully pretty understanding about that. So, and fortunately, the grocery store that I shop at is like within walking distance. It's like a 10-ish minute walk away. So I'm getting a little nostalgic for how I used to grocery shop in San Francisco. I used to have to walk like 15-20 minutes to my grocery store in hilly San Francisco with a fucking wagon to like carry all my groceries to and from. And now I just have to do that on a 10-minute walk in Salt Lake without those hills. So that's been nice. Had the VP at my new job say that he's impressed with me. So, hey, nice. How long have you been at that job? All right, so last we left off here, I don't remember everything that we did, even though I did just post the log for it. But I do know the last thing that we did was sit in a chair and die. So, hey, 2 months, not bad. Yeah, that's plenty of time to impress a boss. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff here. We got into the harbor, which is good. But not from jumping through Kuno's hideout because we were too chicken shit. Instead, we basically talked to Measurehead and made fun of him because of his race theory and got in. So that's cool. We got killed by the Hardy Boys because we tried to arrest them. Fun. So yeah, I don't 100% remember where I last saved. Not my boss's boss. Hey. Oh, the VP. God damn, nice. Yeah, I glossed over that part. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. How big is the company? Is it hard for you to stand out? Is it like a big operation? Have you seen this game called Exit Kun? Seems like gaslighting Subway. Now those are a bunch of very interesting words you just said there, Pomo. Ooh, that doesn't sound too bad. We outrace Theory, the race theory guy. Not necessarily. So, like, we basically said like, hey, I think I've solved the race enigma. And basically what it boiled down to is like, you're using this as a projecting cover-up because you're embarrassed about your mixed-race girlfriend. That's basically what we said to him. Damn, dog. So if he knows you specifically, that's pretty awesome. Nice job. Alright. We have a lot of BPs, to be fair. Well, that doesn't seem to make sense. That's like having a bunch of P's. Like, why would you have a bunch of, like, presidents? Oh, thank God, we saved here. Alright, so. $8.66. That's not bad. What are we looking at in terms of Oh yeah, we found our actual uniform jacket, which is nice. Not that we will ever wear it, apparently. We found the photograph of Rene, the old guy whose ball we threw in a river. Oh. Map of Martinez and a book, La Film, Volume 1. The leading intellectual organ of Martinez communism offers a radical Mazovian perspective on the range of contemporary issues. The cover features a stylized portrait of the late King Frizzle with a pair of white antlers growing out of its head. Okay, so if we read things, I believe that just like takes up time. But let me check the map first.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Trace a path through the grid.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Cypar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and
Yay.
select the map tab.
So now, when we look at white checks and things like that, hang on, I think it's this way? Yeah. Yay! So now we can kind of see where things are. So here's where the hanged man is, here's where the mirror is, and all this fun stuff. Cool. Oh yeah, we tried to convince a cargo container door to open with our rhetoric. It didn't work. So we're in a bit of a sticky situation here because our boy Everett Clare is here and he wants us to sit down in order to talk with him. And if we sit down in this chair, we die. Because it deals physical damage to us and we don't have any medicine.
The walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you, with a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Are you in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant desk.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair.
Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse this
Objection! Christ.
as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
I know what's about to happen.
It's nothing. Yes.
You bitch.
that's
You
probably
bitch.
right.
Take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Damn. This chair's uncomfortable.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help
'Cause
the
it's uncomfortable.
representative
It's
of the
painful to
British
sit in.
Citizens Militia today?
Dead. Dead. Dead.
You feel something in your chest.
Heart attack. Dead.
Unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
So I'm guessing this is bad.
Very bad.
So let it all
There's
go.
no shame.
Cop suffers final heart attack from sitting in a goddamn chair. What did I title this stream again? Oh yeah, let's try not to die this time. Okay. Cool. Off to a good start. Yeah, a little bit of like previously on Dragon Ball Z. All right, so we need some medicine before we go there again. Oh, also, let's keep this in mind. There's a box here, but it's locked. I did get my jacket. Yes. Yes, I did. go down here. Oh, wait a minute. Measurehead did say that he would only let us through that door once. So that's not good. Because I literally don't have the volition. I tried to convince the crate to open. Didn't work. So I also tried resisting sitting in the chair previously. But oh, hello. What are you? I tried resisting sitting in the chair previously, but it just said, like, you don't have the volition to stand up to this. I'm like, oh, shit. Because I definitely resisted sitting in the chair on my first playthrough, but I was a volitions man. Actually, you know what?
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle memory dial a random number.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys,
Final numbers. 993.
I don't think I have it on me right now. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I can't check right now. Alright, I'll do it after this.
Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
Do you know me?
No.
No, I mean, what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Wendy's! Oh, that's disgusting. Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Maybe, but I don't even know my name.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
All right. Aha! I'm out of drugs. Thank God. Wait, no, tools? Aha! I'm out of drugs. Ugh, I almost died then. Thank God. Let me just double check. Yes. Out of drugs. That could have been catastrophic.
The worn map, your finger, finally.
For a more detailed view of
I'm just gonna save real quick. The door is locked and cannot be opened from this side without a pass card. Guess you have no choice but to talk to the That's not good. That is not great. Because I don't think I can talk to this boy without sitting down. I guess we'll try. Can I try and convince this to open again?
You're back before the cargo
No.
container. Its drawer has not...
Okay. Alright, let's see if we can convince this dude to let us stand.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same
I'm
case?
afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know?
His eyes
I
narrow.
assumed you were in on it.
You don't know what I'm in on. You know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Shit. You should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
I will never not get tired of that. Literally anything. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
The guy behind the counter thinks some union people hanged a man.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez.
Yeah.
Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Of course. Yes, I understand everything now. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer? I still don't understand anything. Oh, and I understand.
Just to be clear, we are police
Hey!
officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural. White male in his 40s. What more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so this case probably isn't mysterious. But could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Is there something so horrendous we can do that makes Kim leave us? I don't know. I don't know. Looks like y'all will have to find out. I don't know. You seem to wish there was... Maybe there's a young woman involved? Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering? Some
Good
sex...
point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
You're being sarcastic, aren't you? Wow, really? That's mega sexy. Doesn't have to be a cult. It could just be a sex murder. Doesn't have to be a murder. It could just be sex. Mega sexy.
No, not really. Was there anything else?
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even.
Damn straight.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Yeah.
Good.
convince Kim there's a a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. We need a lot more imagination for that. Damn it. Okay. I think you should know I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant.
Oh, I should have just like clipped my whole head.
2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
So what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
Fine. I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
The lieutenant gives you a look, thorough as if performing triage. I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention.
Call your
You can
station's
use the
Lazarus.
radio in
Okay.
our kinema to call your station's Lazarus.
Okay.
Was there anything else you wanted?
One of these days, Kim. One of these days. Let's save it up. Okay. So, I'm going to try to avoid sitting in this chair. But if I'm unable to avoid sitting in that chair and taking physical damage, the only way that I can think that we can survive this encounter is by wearing this raincoat, which will give us 1 more HP. That's it. That's all I can think of. Zoinks.
Before you is a wall with a mixture of it.
Welcome, Miss. I'd offer you.
He looks at
You go ahead.
forget about
お
it.
前はもう死ん
What's
でい
with
る。
this
Nani?
war stuff?
Please, Miss.
It's
Yada,
nothing.
yada, yada.
Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Turns back to his typewriter.
You're no Titan of Elysium, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Oh, so if we had enough volition, we could have avoided this, but we don't. So we're leaving. Fuck yo, Spider-Man. Alright, what happens if I talk to him again?
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Please, take a seat.
He gestures to the minuscule folding chair opposite his huge desk. I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist. Have a good day,
Actually,
Mr.
I was just
Dubois.
leaving.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
He waves and returns to typing. Horror. Having 1 HP is kinda rough. Hey,
Oh,
Leo.
hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
That's some questions for you if it's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
He doesn't have anything for me. Okay. Ugh. Well, if anyone would like me to survive the encounter with Everett Clare, all they need to do is make me wear a raincoat. I can't do it on my own. Because I'm pretty sure I can't leave right now. Yeah, I can't leave. I can't leave. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. Alright. How about let's go in here.
This is the night watch. The name on the door reads Rene Arnaud.
You'd rather spend 400 points doing that rather than spending 100 points to let me progress in the game.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Breathe deep.
Make it work. Go, go, go. Do it.
Work.
Make it work.
Hang on, let me finish this
Stale
first.
air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate.
Search for a little something to help you out.
The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers.
Oh my
They are
god!
slightly out of date.
Read the side effects.
Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, prophet's disease, sudden death,
Great.
hair death, erectile malfunction,
What?
critical flatulence, watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping,
Oh shit.
increased sensitivity to la opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
Seems fine.
Don't think about that. Quick, think about something else.
Let's see. Disco, mirror balls, kick-ass moves, boogie beat. I hope I'm not fucking Renee over by taking his painkillers. I don't see what the big deal is. It sounds pretty normal to me. I'm a cop. I have cop things to do. Murder to solve. People to help. Kim's counting on me. Scared I will never be held or loved in this world again. Disco balls.
The imagined dazzle of light overwhelms any list of potential side effects. Any negative thoughts are drowned out by the fantastic blast of disco.
Take the painkillers.
You take the painkillers.
Oh, okay.
They are yours now.
Get up.
You stand and exit the booth.
We can't yet because I was in dialogue. All right, Gorley, what are we doing here? We don't necessarily have to wear this raincoat anymore because I picked up some painkillers. So that's good. So, what are we doing? We have an insane mesh tank top, flare cut trousers, white satin shirt, white tank top, green snakeskin shoes, disco ass blazer, the t-shirt man from Hyundai. Oh, sorry, Corley. I was just exploring. But now you can choose what we look like when we talk to the head of the union dock workers. Mesh it up. Oh boy. Now you're speaking my language. Ooh. Anything else we got? We got the raincoat. We got some neat office shades, an RCM patrol cloak, and some fingerless gloves. This all we want? Sunglasses. Let's go. +1 visual calculus, -1 drama. Well, they can give us debuffs too. Like this gives us +1 visual calculus, -1 drama. The mesh tank top, I believe. What does the mesh tank top give us? +1 drama. Okay, so that cancels out. But so do the thought cabinets, Pomo. All the thoughts give us bonuses as well. You can turn us into and overspecking in a specific stat can also have detrimental effects because it'll start giving you bad advice because it is the thing that dominates your thoughts. All right. Let's go. We are ready to stand up to a dockworkers union leader now, baby. He will not be able to handle us. And clearly we are dressed for great weather here. This little snowy ass place. When I first played this, before they like did a huge performance patch, it was really hard to walk through that harbor when it was snowing or raining. It was so stuttery.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side.
Yeah,
Excellent,
take a seat,
Mr.
bitch.
Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
So we failed a challenging pain threshold roll. That's why we took damage and died immediately.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Huh. Is this guy assuming I have no shame? Because he's right.
Wow, that's 25 real.
Wow!
That's real money. You need it.
Fuck. That's so upsettingly small.
Yes, but you owe him for it.
That's a good point. If that's the origin of something, or if it's a coincidence, like, let me see. You need to learn this dance. Oh, hang on. Give me audio.
Oh, wherever you at, baby, let's do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Now we gonna start up by doing the cabbage. Punch to the cabbage patch. Come on.
God.
Oh, don't stop, yo. Do the cabbage patch. Come on.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing. Let's run that one back.
Dance floor, make a dance floor wherever you
This
at, baby.
looks-
Let's do this.
This looks simple, right? Like it's pretty, like it looks like some pretty simple movements, but it is so hard. It's so hard to control your body like this.
Don't stop, yo. Do the cabbage patch. Come on.
Oh my god.
Y'all remember that? Do the cabbage patch. Come on. Oh, don't stop, yo. Do the cabbage patch. Come on. Now we gonna switch up and do the snake. Do the
What?
snake, baby. Do the snake, baby.
What a weird clash of culture here. Okay, see ya. What the fuck?
Party on.
That's pretty great. Yeah, oh man. What are you doing with that privilege there, Diesel? Good lord. Threat level threat level what? Midnight. Threat level who? Michael Scorn. Free Nelson Mandela, I'm out. Or whatever he like signs off with. Yeah. Threat level, midnight, full movie. No, I just want a theme song.
Oh, yeah. Threat level midnight. Makes all the girlies feel alright. From Madonna to Madeline Albright. Threat level midnight. It's a threat, a level threat. He's the greatest hockey star I ever seen yet. Threat level what? Midnight. Threat level who? Michael Scorn. Threat level why? Apartheid. Gotta fight it. Free Mandela. Peace, I'm out.
Free Mandela. Peace, I'm out. God damn it. So good. Hi there. Is it dinner time for you? Learn the dance. That's not disco privilege worthy. So accurate to a movie song from 2003. I can't learn the dance in the game, Diesel, so it doesn't count. More cat, please. Cat. Here is cat. Alright, is it dinner time? What you doing? Woke up from her nap. You'll get dinner soon. She is the best cat. Alright, so let's see here. Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Thank you, Everett. Take the comically large check. Take the comically large check, but don't say anything. Keep it, I'm good. Leave the check. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. Question. Do we take the check? It'll give us more money for things. Either things to purchase or it'll cover our night's stay for the hotel. Which will prevent us from having a game over. New cabbage baby soon. Does this cabbage baby have fur? Or is it a baby? Whoa, that was a quick pull. Holy shit, hang on. Let me try that again. That was a bit. I think I changed it for the game of life. Yeah, I changed it to like 30 seconds, didn't I? Yeah. We'll change it to 60. Haha. Saving compile. Alright. Try that again. My rib hurts now. Oh shit. Midnight, she's a corgi. Ah! Corgis are like my favorite dogs. Send a picture. Alright. Are we taking the check? And I will go feed my cat while y'all decide. Oh! Good choice. Alright, Gorley. Going in? Oh, barely missed the 12. Alright, we're just gonna take it and not thank him. We're good.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or,
No, that's cool. You've got integrity.
cool?
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays.
Haha, we pissed him off.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Yeah, we're gonna heal
The
ourselves
world
from that.
is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, be very worried.
How do you know about my lost gun? I'm not worried, I got this. I would appreciate any help you could provide. No, we ain't his dog. How do you know?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun.
Oh, good.
Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all
He
right.
has gun 100%. It seems like it.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it.
Oh,
You
shit.
always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Ah, -1 because we took the novelty check and we're sitting down. Shit. Although we didn't say thanks for it, so that kind of evens out. Base. Oh boy. All right, here we go.
Who does this guy think you are? Ronnie the Rookie? You ain't worried about no lost gun, or unpaid bill, or forgotten name. You're the bad cop. You're probably more corrupt than him.
Wait, that's it? That's my point of pride here. Sink deep into the folding chair, smile, and cross your hands behind your back.
The fat man does the same, sinking deeper into his chair than one would think is physically possible. He seems to be enjoying your little display. Good. Now lean in with some corruption.
Listen, Everard, pal. We both know what makes the wheels of the world turn.
That we do, Harry. Let them say what they will about you and me. We're both born fighters.
This fighter could have used a bit more comfortable chair. Nice bit with the chair, by the way. A good way to keep your guests on edge.
Why, thank you. It's always nice when a fellow professional appreciates your work.
That's it. Now kick back and add a final flourish for dignity.
Thanks for your hospitality. Feel free to visit me down at the station anytime. This is a worm's lair, and we both know why I'm here. To help grow your horde. I'm not saying I'm corrupt. I'm rational. Now kick back and add a final flourish for dignity. Fine, whatever.
You strike me as a reasonable man, Harry. I like that in a law man. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? What can Everard Clare do for you?
I think we'd like to ask you a few questions. Don't you think so, Detective?
The lieutenant looks quite fed up with the situation.
Somehow you managed to get yourself out of this one. Now quick, keep the momentum up. Ask questions.
I'm good at my
Whatever
job.
you do, don't ask him about the gun first. You don't want him thinking you're scared.
Alright, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade. Wait, aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil.
I really believe in the race mystery, and I'm glad I was given this chance. I hope to one day be able to contribute. I'm not a race pupil. I just listened to some of the things he had to say. It was a tactic. I needed to get in somehow. It's not like I'm racist. It's not like I'm racist now. Yeah, I'm a big racist. It's basically like in my head all the time.
Of course, Harry. Of course. You're not some kind of a fantastic racist now.
No,
And
I'm just a
rest
mediocre
assured,
racist.
No one's gonna hear about it.
He winks at you.
No one's gonna know what you did with race there, Harry. Your race bonanza is safe with me. Word of how racy it got will never leave Martinez. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade.
What?
He smacks his forehead,
how could
completely
you say that to me?
flabbergasted.
You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
No, I'm not. Lie.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what?
The man rubs his temple and closes his eyes in pain. He perks up.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
The lieutenant looks him in the eye.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Team Harry.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
He shrugs with an amazed expression.
I think the odds of that are very low.
Looks at you.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory's fine. I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry.
Yeah.
Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
He pats the brown folder in front of him.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everard over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
His eyes never leave yours.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart.
Alright.
Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Okay. Read shipping folders before. Okay. That's a pretty good... Oh, man, but we... Yeah, oh, wait, no, it evens out the drama, so we're good there. Let me get this straight. What is my full name? Do you know where I live? Do you know anything about my family? Do I have any wife or kids? Alright, let's... What's my full name here?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Okay, I like it. I can work with that. I don't really like it.
Don't be silly, Harry. Harry Dubois, that's a real man's name. A union man's.
The lieutenant covers his face and sighs audibly.
Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry.
Objection!
Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
He doesn't really seem to know any
Grab the
more
folder as soon as you can. You're a bitch. Alright. Woo!
As you look at the
Hey!
folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
It's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me.
He says,
This
grinning.
is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
The slippery son of a bitch. I want to talk to you about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's
Theoretically.
why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk
Skill
about.
point.
Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Since there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Yeah, that's why you would have to specify that.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean, weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
He puts his glasses back on. I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Damn it, fine. I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
He flicks his fingers.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry.
Yeah, what?
Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
All right. What's the container outside your office? That's
My
important.
dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Kvalsund crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Damn it.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container.
Exactly.
You should at least
That's what I'm
try
saying.
convincing it.
I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. What happened to the previous negotiator, Garmal? Ever, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her. Yeah, what happened to the previous
What
negotiator?
do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
The big man sounds annoyed. He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget?
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry.
Hey!
I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under mysterious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait.
Seems
When she
reasonable.
got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny. Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
Everard Joyce seems to think the union's lowballing her.
Yes, yes. Low balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in here.
Okay, let's talk about something
Of
else.
course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Yeah, seems like it.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock.
It
Tell her
sings?
how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everard doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
Great, yeah.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that.
He winks at
It's
you.
just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Yeah. Wait. The gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in? I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun. Keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means.
Yeah.
I'm only kidding, of course.
He turns to the lieutenant.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Everett, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thank you. Thanks. I was wondering how I was supposed to get out.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
New skill point. What do? Option 1. Random skill assignment. Option 2. New thought slot. We have in our thought cabinet right now that isn't being explored Guillaume Le Million, the volumetric shit compressor, an actual art degree, and magnesium-based life form. So 1, 2, 3, 4 different thoughts. And y'all seem to be wanting to go for that. I'll wait a little bit. It's fine.
Objection!
Fucking goddamn. What are we doing here, Roka? Compress that shit. Alright, you got it. Because it looks like the thought. That was quite the face I made in that one. Alright. Time to compress some shit. So that's, we don't get a research bonus, but it'll be done in 30 minutes. Volumetric shit compressor. We gotta move this mystery along, but there's other ways to do it. And we're about to have a breakthrough on Masovian socioeconomics. I'll get my visual calculus back, which will be great. Alright, let's see here. Yep, we got the comically large check. This 20 by 50 centimeter check. Hang on. I need a tape measure for that. That's longer than a foot. Holy shit. Dude. Ugh. Alright. What do we got here? So, height-wise, 20 centimeters. So, this is how tall it is. And this is how long it is. Holy shit. Doesn't even fit on the camera. Good lord, that is gigantic. That's fucking funny. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't even know if we can redeem that. Alright. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's also save, because that was quite the encounter. Rather not have to do that again. Wait. Can I persuade this thing yet?
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has no...
I will persuade that to open someday. Oh, that's right. Another thing, too, is, we found a fuck ton of bottles in here. So our bag is kind of loaded right now.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever.
Still locked.
The drawer
Okay.
slides.
Shit. Get me out of here. Alright. Go sell those bottles. Wait, first we want a key. Hello, Manana.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
He stares at you with his hazy eyes.
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man, too, probably.
It was nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Everett said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He runs his fingers through his mustache. He said it belonged to a weasel. I was hoping you could tell me. I don't know, some whistleblowers, I think.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
Taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Saw an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel. If you know what I mean. Huh? I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons.
Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it. I get
Make it work. Go, go,
I like
go.
to
Do
keep my
it.
distance, too.
Work, work, work. Make it
But it
work.
doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags.
Ah, okay.
That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person? When he'll get home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He takes a big sip from his flask. Just the glasses, you dick.
Cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard.
Alright, hang on. Let me put the glasses on, or just take my bomb-ass mesh tank top off. Dick. Now I'll keep talking to them.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis?
Los Ardis.
They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share.
Aye.
He seems pleased with himself. Wait, so not wages or pensions or how large a share would you like? Oh, okay, economy stuff, I get it. I just wanted to talk about something else.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Any idea who killed the hanged man?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
He shakes his head solemnly. The harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing?
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Takes a sip from his flask. Get out of here. I got some bottles to sell, baby. As soon as I can get down this staircase. You can do it, my guy. I believe in you. There we go. All right. Let's return our bottles.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk into
Bam!
the machine.
240,
and the money
let's
appears
go.
With a satisfying jingle.
That's like 20 ass bottles. Holy shit. Let's just buy some
A small
medicine.
cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles. Nasal spray.
Nose of
Okay,
Fed, please. Thank
I
you.
hope St. Batiste makes you feel better. Or
Thank you. Now I won't die. Alright, can I still not convince you to tell me about the
Looking
drugs?
for something, Hunt?
Yeah, fuck.
Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Yeah, fuck off. Alright. Let's maybe give that check. Close for winter, please use main entrance. No, fuck on. I like your style, Mastiff. Alright, we'll get to you in a sec, Hardy Boys. I need to pay my dues.
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight.
For 20 real.
I have this giant novelty check.
You must be kidding, right?
Oh no!
Yeah, good one, officer. Real funny.
He stares at the large novelty check, baffled.
But this establishment only takes cash. Now, Do you have that cash, Mr. Novelty Check?
Freight, near the gates. They'll exchange it.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Then why are you wasting my time and yours?
Goodbye. I was worried I got hustled for a sec. Tomatoes are sliced, though so thinly sliced you can see through them. What up?
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
Mr. Kubek, I'm here on official police business. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Do you know what's behind that door? You've got some impressive pots there. Yeah, what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music,
There you go.
especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't think I need anything else. I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. All right, breakthrough, baby.
Mazovian socioeconomics. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmazov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
All right, what kind of bonuses we got? Left-wing dialogue options give you +4 EX or XP. Let's go. Okay. I can fuck with that. Visual calculus -1. That's not good. Reaction everywhere. Oh, it just gives us minus things. -1 to authority. Downtrodden invasion. Inva-communist. Shit. Okay, so we'll get more EX or XP for certain options, but now we're just like permanently -1 visual calculus and authority. That's cool. Unless we decide to forget it with a skill point, which we can do. We can spend a skill point to forget things. Which we might have to do at some point if we want to internalize more thoughts. Notably, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, Hardy boys. Get the fuck out of here. All right, so we're close to internalizing the shit compressor. Do we have... I should save. Do we have anything that we want to sell? Wa-na-na-na. Oh, we have a postcard. That's not much. All right, cash the check. Thank you. Whoopsies. Whoopsie doodles. Hey.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Well, hang on now. Does Fritz have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling and Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Can you tell me about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
No, I meant the physical reality.
I don't know. What about it?
The coalition, what's that? Someone told me there is one.
Government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
She taps the magazine on the counter. Alright, fine.
Cool.
Cool. I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
She rolls up the giant novelty check. Looks like she's seen it before, and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
Let's go.
You don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash.
Damn straight.
That was easy. Worryingly so.
Damn straight. Boom. So I think there was a quest where I can talk on this
you
thing.
see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Els, please connect me to the Station 41's Lazarus.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
You hear a man clearing his throat briskly, then an answer.
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I was told to call the Lazarus. People are worried about me. I'm in a bad way, Doc. A real bad way.
Oh, it's you.
The man is unpleasantly surprised. Yes, it's Firewalker here. I think I've had a heart attack. I've lost my memory. All of it. Is there anything you can do for me? Yes, it is Firewalker.
Firewalker? Oh, yes, you are. Just don't breathe in the general direction of your fire feet. Actually, wait. Do exactly that. Put yourself out.
Bad.
Take a deep diaphragmatic breath in and...
You hear an exaggerated inhale and a long exhale on the other end of the line. Jesus Christ.
It would be an artistic statement of some kind or another.
Cop sets fire to himself. That would be quite an interesting conceptual piece, don't you think?
Sounds more like a newspaper headline that will surprise absolutely no one. Now, do you have any current, pressing medical problems?
I don't think this guy likes me. I've lost my memory, all of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised? Okay, anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
Isn't there anything you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yeah, when can you get me that rundown by? No, that doesn't something like I can handle right now. Yeah, I want the truth.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
What are you talking about, past my prime?
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with acrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Cyanoacrylate is superglue.
I think I've had a heart attack.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Yes.
Even better. Anything else?
I guess
Don't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a...
Jesus Christ, Doc. I guess that's it for now. Phone clicks. Suddenly you hear the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57, over and out.
Her voice disappears into the void.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Alright. Breakthrough. That was fast.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
All endurance white check marks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. All right. So, now... No, I want this one. So now we can raise our endurance past its threshold. Let's go see what our current odds are.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Most booze-like thing I got.
When they come for you, bad boys, bad boys.
Joke's on you, Mastiff. I don't got no booze or drugs. I got nothing. Nothing. Although that would help. Eat the dice, then get some. You're gonna need to use your disco privilege for that, home slice.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
So, I don't trust the 83%. Yeah, shit compressed. Shit was compressed. Maybe I will buy a little bit of booze.
Objection!
What? Ninja called the privilege. What are we doing, Ninja? Eat the body. Alright, I guess that means analyze it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You know, I can very easily frame perfect steel. I can also very easily up my endurance a little bit more if I just wear this this raincoat, you know? Although
make it work. Go, go, go. Do it.
Looking
work. Make it work.
With his white eyes, the body below is entirely
okay. Alright. Let's examine this corpse now.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Roke is all like, equip the volumetric shit compressor. We need to get this story moving. Also, take off all of your bonuses right now. Examine it immediately. Okay. I don't think anything will lower your endurance, because that would kill you. So, nothing in that regard. Alright, our shit's compressed. We got the Kunified non-vomiter, and we've waited long enough. The problem is that this is an 83% chance roll, which I have been notoriously bad at. We've missed at least 2 or 3. Yeah, it's been a lot. So here we go.
As you breathe in, the
doubles. Let's go.
It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
What in the world are those bonuses? We got our shit together thanks to Roka, Mastiff. That's why we got that +6. And the Kunified non-vomiter is just Kuno's advice of how he's not throwing up next to the corpse. This is... Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
How would one become Kunified? You spend too much time with Kuno. That's it.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
It's a disco privilege to be in the presence of the God King. God damn it. These aren't just boots, are they? This is armor. This is the armor he was stripped of.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate.
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
He nods towards Kuno, who's eyeing you suspiciously. Oh, you got to snag them kicks. Maybe he was just wearing these boots, then there's no rest of the armor?
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirts we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Nice. That makes sense.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him, to demean him? He could have been walking around naked, just like this for all we know.
A good point. He could have been intoxicated, or something we cannot yet imagine. I shouldn't have assumed so much just from the clothes.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Run your finger over the line.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
He tips the drying ballpoint of his pen in his tongue.
X5415 6745 678 222. Let's lie.
I mean, if we want these kicks... I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't think Kim would just let us steal these. I don't know. Are we lying? Although I realize this question is confusing because option 1 is the truth. I would say hang on. Let me try this again. Option 1 is going to be choice number 1, which is the truth. Option 2 is choice number 2, which is a lie. I don't think we're gonna do a recount on this one. because that was kind of confusing. So we'll wait for this one to go away, and then we'll vote again to make sure that people voted for the thing that they wanted to vote for. Okay, so we'll hide that, and then we will do it again. Option 1 is 1. Option 2 is 2. What do? Why is he naked? Because chat told me to. There is a channel point reward that you can redeem to make me wear anything you want me to wear, as well as take drugs whenever you want me to, if I'm holding drugs or if I have drugs on my person, as well as the elusive disco privilege, where you can override everyone else's votes or opinions and tell me to do one specific thing. And that is a once every 10 minutes sort of deal. That's exactly why they don't let me wear them. That's basically the main motivation. Alright, we're lying to Kim, baby.
That doesn't sound like a serial number. Where's the structure and logic of a line of manufactured products?
He pauses to think.
No matter. We should run it anyway.
Oh, God, we fooled them?
True. It didn't have the cadence and logic of a real manufactured item.
Yes, let's run it, as I said. Actually, I don't know why I lied. The number is... Nope, let's run it.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema to run it later. Either station can chase it for us.
Ugh, I feel kind of bad about that. How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the hardware company. This confirms my own assumptions.
This looks pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Let's pull that boot off.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
I'm not a homo! Do what? I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I say. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't.
Indeed. From this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Okay. These boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants. This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weaknesses. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. You said they're expensive. I thought I could pawn them. Earn some lucre. I'm sorry. I didn't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try. We're gonna play it cool.
How many clues do you need? You already found a number. Besides,
he taps on the boot.
There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
Good point.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
What's gonna happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Back off and look at the corpse.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
How about that belt?
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt.
Oh, shit.
Big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind, for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring. How did they even get him up there? Yeah, steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
By they, do you mean the Hardy Boys?
Right now, everything seems to fit their confession.
How'd they even get him up
A
there?
noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle, tying the belt to the branch. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
He makes a pulling motion.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
As in tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time,
Objection!
A small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
You're getting ahead of us, Diesel. Is that a map of the night sky? Is this national pattern? Is that a microelectronic system? National pattern, probably.
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious
With
illumination.
what? Our lost
of
gun?
the ultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
We're missing something here.
I agree.
A sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then,
a sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Cool machine, the lieutenant says as he shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
He slides the camera closed and tucks it away into his belt.
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Yeah, it's kind of like an in-betweener world for sure. There's some wild stuff that they do with this world. It's kind of neat. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Let's look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. These eyes used to be blue, baby blue. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
His eyes, they used to be blue.
Good. The victim is of Occidental descent. Light brown hair, blue eyes.
When he says Occidental, he means white. Originally from the Occidental subcontinent on Muindi.
Tell me, who are you? dead man.
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
Use your imagination, Kim.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench.
Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink. Thighs, too.
I see it. His neck, too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored. Something's coming out of him. He's beaten up. You see the bruises? Back off and catch your breath. Upright.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Yep, seems like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption. But we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
Alright, fine.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Alright, step back and have another look.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in
Let's keep looking at
As
this
you know,
stuff.
this is only the lower extremities.
I see.
The monster.
Yep.
So, what do you think?
Beaten up. Can you see the
I
bruises?
do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Oh, fuck.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
There's something coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Oh.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
God.
The fuck he's saying?
Shit himself.
Talking about shit.
Yeah. Goddamn right. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. We got lucky.
Maybe.
He doesn't really want to dwell on it for too long. I think he's dead.
I agree.
Oh.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Okay.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was a time for that. It ended 7 days ago. No, better to not say that. Too heavy. Totally. This Buster's not coming back. Deadity, dead.
Dabadoob doob dead.
He says, without a hint of melody. Not one muscle in his face moves.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Yep, the preliminary examination's done. Let's get him down from there.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Right.
An acrobatic maneuver would solve this situation. Nothing can go wrong with a good maneuver.
Maybe we can shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
The enthusiasm is unrestrained.
How?
The lieutenant remains unaffected.
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch, that's a good spot to aim.
There. The buckle holds the belt together. I don't know. Just, shoot up there, maybe? Point to the branch. Shoot the belt. The bullet will break it. Alright, let's do that.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
Let me try.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it. Take the shot.
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's test position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Shoot that motherfucker down.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Mukabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
Shut the fuck up, Kuno.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Objection!
Try again? Okay.
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
God damn it, get your shit together.
Remain collegial, officer.
Okay.
It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
He pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistolet.
Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit.
The piece shines in his outstretched hand.
They only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Take the gun.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banani poika. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Let's feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. You've held this, an A9 Armistice, before.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Were you gonna point this gun at a child? Fucking immediately. I don't shoot many guns, but this is most enthusiastic, unanimous post. Fuck, that's, oh god. Okay. If I know one thing about gun safety, it's to not do this.
Set me free!
Oh shit!
Don't.
You feel the lieutenant's hand on your shoulder.
Do it!
Fuck you, little shit!
Put it right here, Mulka! Right here!
At least this would be a murder you could solve. Yeah.
Jack! The bullet fell to the heart of a kid.
Shit! The one 17% chance I had. The one. Oh my god. Oh shit.
FBI, open up!
You know that little girl behind the fence near the crime scene, Pomo? Here's what happened. Yeah.
Jack! The bullet fell to the heart of a kid.
I successfully pulled that trigger. That's correct. Yesterday, the District of Martinez, a deranged law official from the paramilitary outfit that calls itself the Revachol Citizens Militia, shot and killed 10-year-old Kuno S. Vitrilainen. Locals are in shock. He was out of control, said Lawrence Gart, local hostel and cafeteria manager. I hope they put him away for good. Can you gun her? Son of a bitch. 17% chance of success. Of course I succeed at that one. Son of a bitch. I need to go to the bathroom. You guys deal with the guilt yourself. Good Lord. Yeah, I'm sure Kim is very disappointed that I murdered an innocent child. And that's about all he... That's about the extent of the emotions that he feels about that, I'm sure. Just disappointed, you know? You drinking a peanut butter beer? No, it was a Cerveza. And now I'm just drinking a LaCroix. I should get a peanut butter beer, actually. So, all this happened in a fake reality. Yep. Alright, let's see here. Did I... Let me check my quest real quick. Oh, we gotta do the Lazarus thing again. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, peanut butter stouts are generally pretty solid.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. It will...
Her voice. He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard.
In a bad way, Firewalker.
Do exactly.
It would be an artist.
Sounds more like a newspaper, and you survived it. Even better.
Wait, it's not a stout? What kind is it then?
Anything else?
Oh, do we still need to catch it? Alright, fine.
With all, what else?
It's hard to say if he...
You want the real, and no.
It's not.
Cyanoacrylate is...
Anything else I can help you with? 57.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Close the door. Meow. Yeah.
Is this about the questions again? Because
Warehouse. Yeah, something.
Fine. For
All
it doesn't
right.
have reality.
Reality.
She's like...
Physical.
I don't know.
Coalition.
Or do you mean something
There's our
else?
shit compressor, baby.
Cool.
We got some experience for that. Check.
Anything else?
No.
No, we're good.
That was easy. Worrying.
Let's go. Give me that good shit. All right. I probably should have saved before I inspected that body, eh? Which reminds me, let's save. Right. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah. All right,
There,
take
he
two.
still
I
is.
better not fail
Look,
this.
As you breathe in, the
Whoa!
odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your
Damn.
sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
That was a waste of a 12. So in this game, like, you'll never have a 0% chance at, like, failing at something. So if you were to roll, and you'll also never have a 100% chance of succeeding at something. If you ever roll snake eyes, instant fail, no matter the odds. If you ever roll double sixes, that's an instant success. So whenever something says like 3% chance of success, that's your 3% of rolling 12, essentially. And we just wasted it on something we already had an 83% chance on.
It's a puzzle. What
They do after 7 days.
Peanut butter pie? That's a
We are
weird name
deep in
for it.
decomposition here.
Just warn the kids you killed one of them in an alternate reality, so they need to back off. As if saying that to these fuckers would make them back off,
the
you
man
know?
before you, the material. These are clearly not.
Indeed. Ceramic under the heel.
Trust me, I know all about these
Should
boots,
keep a
Kim.
lookout for this species. No,
Nice. That makes sense.
They usually hang them.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him. A small
It's anything.
thing, like whirls of floorboard. If the whirls are in.
Good. Can you read it to me?
Oh, wait, what? Huh? Who? Huh? Eh? Huh? Huh? No. No. We're lying about that serial number. No. I must have done something fucky. First of all, we gotta reassume the position here.
There he still is, looking right
Nice.
through you with his white eyes. The body, it's a puzzle. What's hanging in front?
They always do that.
They do after 7.
The man before you is naked.
Inspect
the
the
material.
boots.
These are clearly not.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What kind of armor?
Ceramic plate. Under the heel. Fair weather.
Scavenge about
These
the
might
locals.
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. No, I think he had some...
Nice.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
We've been walking around naked like this for all we know.
A good point. He could have been intoxicated, or something we cannot yet imagine. I shouldn't have assumed so much just from the clothes.
Knock, knock, knock.
A small bell.
It's anything...
Faint, like whirls of floorboards. If trees were made, the whirls are in the shape of a letter.
Good. Can you read it?
X541.
There it
That
is.
doesn't sound like a...
True. It didn't have the cadence and logic of a real manufactured.
I wonder if our +1 visual calculus with the glasses overwrote the drama's roll success.
We have a make and a number. That's for us to find out. I agree. This equipment is...
Pull the
The
boot.
stench.
Stop! Pig's gonna...
Brutal!
Bad idea.
Going to...
Do it, Homo!
I'm gonna pull his head off,
Yes,
right?
that's what...
Indeed.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you...
Detectives.
How many... There's no...
You're sure there's a way?
Yes.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers.
It's gonna happen to the
Processing
boots.
will take care of them. With this...
Back off.
The cadaver slip.
Belt.
The hangman. This is
Yep.
Airlifting. I thought it was...
Yep.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around.
Yep.
Right now,
Yep.
I was afraid it would be.
Yep.
A noose is one of those...
Yep.
That ladder...
Uh-huh.
could be. The shape of the branch supports the cadaver hangs
Tatas.
an intricate web of blue lines.
National pattern.
Of no nation...
Mission
I
something.
He takes a thin
What's that?
triggered.
Shit, Kuno!
An instant... I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small.
In case we need it. Yes.
Cool
It
machine.
is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say... Sure.
The glossy-eyed corpse.
Look him in the
his
eye.
These eyes, dark brown hair grows.
His eyes used to be blue.
When he says
Can we
Occidental,
talk to him? Whoa! Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you. You are now. But who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Cobbo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black, frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up. Copperoonie.
Yeah!
This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do strike myself as a Rooney.
No, you don't. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry. That's right. Stupid, boring Harry. Harry, the motherfucker.
How do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Great. Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Corpo. It was love all along.
Knew it. Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous, because he told me to. Miraculous. The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you, slowly. I hate you, you're stinking, you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Oh, you.
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Myself, in the bathroom mirror. A baby inflicted with harlequinism, affected with
You
harlequinism.
sure wriggled out of that one. Coppellini.
Yeah, I rolled a success on talking to him. It's all in my head, though. Enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Okay, so that's a rewritten line. Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eye, this is a trick. Only the lower extremity.
I see it.
The monster.
So, what do you think? Agreed. Especially, everything here seems to corroborate
The pool.
the victim.
The fucking
Talking about shit.
Maybe. I do.
stop talking.
It means you fucked him up.
Think
I
he's
agree.
dead.
His personality.
Totally dead.
Deadity dead, dead, dead.
Dabadoob doob dead.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils.
How do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss.
Yes, we're good.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters.
He doesn't.
The cadaver is.
An acrobatic maneuver would.
Boop!
Yeah.
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch.
Buckle.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. You do shot.
Yeah.
They'll miss. The pigs will
Wait,
miss.
let me try.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears.
What's the worst that could
I'll
happen?
blow his head off.
Take it.
Yeah.
Silence and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 times, securing that's a key. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position.
Shoot that motherfucker down.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that.
God damn it.
A lot of things.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not.
Try again.
No. Any more mistakes could put us in an.
Okay, man.
Kuno's so.
The lieutenant doesn't say a.
What now?
I have to say, it's big.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
I think it is, because he doesn't roll. I can try, though.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearm. Go ahead.
This is the.
Yeah, take it, you fuck.
Feel the weight.
You've held.
The fuck are you waiting for?
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Left eye
Your
closed.
field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sink up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggot?
83%.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge trickles down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
All Oh, heal up, you bitch.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. Oh, Mulko.
Ask for another shot. You'll get it with the next one. The goddamn light reflected off some window. Surely.
Can you reload it, please? I need another shot.
The cadaver is already compromised bad enough.
God.
You don't have to make it worse.
Objection!
Damn it.
It came out wrong. You made it sound like you're some sort of roulette addict looking
I'll
for a
try.
fix. Ask again. More controlled this time.
Please, Kim.
There is silence.
Vitupa wants to fuck up again bad.
Murku Vituba. What is this? What the hell kind of words are those?
It's the song of my people, asshole.
Don't provoke her.
Damn it! The lieutenant takes a sidearm from you, then holsters it.
Shot him in the chest. What a fucking idiot.
The creature is still in disbelief.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Fuck off! I had that in the bag.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
No, Kuno. If I can't shoot him down, no one will. Lieutenant, we shouldn't trust Kuno with the service weapon. He says he can shoot him down. That's preposterous. We're not giving you the gun, kid. I don't even think I need to put that to a vote.
The lieutenant does not dignify that with
Classic.
an answer.
Yeah.
He snaps the button on his holster and says,
We still need to get him down somehow.
His tone is growing tired now. The stench makes him turn away from the corpse, but how?
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
But won't it be dangerous? Good job. We already found a way in the. Good job. We already found a way in the harbor. Won't that be dangerous?
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body.
Punch him.
To be indebted to Everard Clare. Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to accomplish this feat ourselves. Clearly, we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
Okay.
Hooray for us.
Let's go get it. Let's go to it then. Well, we survived that encounter by not shooting a child, so that's good. That's really all we had to do. But you know what else we have? Is another skill point. Option 1, random skill. Option 2, thought cabinet slots. The thoughts that we currently have at our disposal are Guillaume Le Million, actual art degree, and magnesium-based life form. I'll leave those thoughts up in case people want them. Okie dokes. It's looking like we have a majority, but I'll wait on it. I'll pull out a D24 just in case. It's been a while since we've gotten a new skill. Okay. Oof, oh, alright, unanimous. Alrighty. So, we are getting a new skill. Let's pull out that D24. That D24. Bam. And let's see what we get. Go. Ooh, I think that's a good one. I think that's good. A 5. Is that more conceptualization? 1, 2, 3, 4. Conceptualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world. Okie dokers then. Boop. We're gonna be artsy as fuck. Except changes in clothes. Get out of here. We have anything else? We're actually like halfway to another skill point too. What's up, huh? Hey, yo, Kuno, I got questions about the body.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Well, let's talk about your shack
The
again?
fuck do you want with it?
I've had enough of this.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about... Kuno
I don't fucking care about you, Kuno. How about that?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains. Alright then. Good on you, small child. Alright, let's go talk to our harbor folks. Oh, wait.
Looking for something?
Still locked.
Come
Fuck
to tell me
you.
to fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. Wait a second. We have a door to unlock. Let's go do that thing. Hello, working class woman. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Oh wait, can we? I think we can look at this again.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
You have a keen aesthetic sensibility, and Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious. Plus, we have a dope conceptualization score. Impossible 18? Let's fucking see.
Yeah, why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Okay. Garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. A balcony with a view to the yard. And the hanging. Here it is.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Knock, knock, knock. Well, let's listen first.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement.
Perfect.
In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
Knock, knock.
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
I guess no one is in?
The lieutenant looks uncomfortable.
You're pretty sure the owner of the apartment isn't here. It's safe-ish.
Lieutenant, what's your opinion of this task we're undertaking?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself.
The lieutenant replies, still inspecting the padded door.
Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
Got it!
The lieutenant merely nods in response.
Use Manana's key to unlock the
You
door.
try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. The sound of the key turning still echoes in the yard. Hopefully no one heard. There's nothing else to do than to leave and tell Everard. No conceivable reason for you to intrude on the premises.
That's a good point. And intrude we shall. Smell of disinfectant in the room. Smells like chemicals.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Tap
A
on the
little
mugs.
ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. There's something disdainful in the way the curves and lines of the bodies were drawn.
What do I mean uncomfortable?
It looks like the artist is celebrating diversity. But underneath, he's just making fun of these people.
Cynical, slippery bastard. I don't see these as stereotypes. I think there are honest acknowledgments of difference. I don't think I like the owner of this apartment. Cynical, slippery bastard.
You ain't gonna change someone's mind by calling them a bastard. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Whip out your yellow man mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier.
There it is.
Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
Do you really think it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
You could ask Everard who this person is once you're done here.
Easy, easy. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles. Yeah, I'll take a shirt. There's a lot of stuff here. The book, The Hidden World of the Walking Sticks, lies open. Oh. Oh. Is this the wheelchair lady's husband's place? You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
What's with the sun?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
What is the sevenfold sun miracle?
It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Lieutenant, the old flag of the suzerain.
Mm-hmm. The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
By old-fashioned, he means very right-wing.
Then don't bow to the flag.
The flag doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric with a sun sewn onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing.
What's this? Come here. Ooh, drugs. A small suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over? Give. Alright. Well, that was worth. Hey! That smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. Hello?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Whoops.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice, despite the cold. His shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
You hiding something? Speak up, this is the police.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice.
He says, sotto voce.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarme really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us.
What if the stray
where
bullet
were
just
you
accidentally caught this guy's temple? That unfortunate.
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
He waves lazily with his cigarette.
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks out in the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene.
He's an actor, declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Bullshit.
That's definitely not his real name.
You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard. It's silent, like the bottom of a well. Every sound captured and reflected back. All right, we'll talk later then.
No.
See ya!
We won't.
He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry? Please don't go. I'll stop drinking. I'll take the trash out. Just please don't leave me.
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry.
He takes a quick step back, looks around, clearly disturbed. This is like a Jim Carrey bit.
Listen, I really have to go.
With a flick of his wrist, he sends the extinguished cigarette sailing over the rail.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Damn it. Damn it! May I please continue? Uh-oh. 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 I can't do anything. Well, that seems like a good place to call it then. We are just about at time. Sag indeed. But don't be too sag for long. Because we'll be back tomorrow. Not with this, but with a special birthday stream starring Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and a newly acquired Game Boy Advance from my own hometown. So we'll be able to transfer this this chow that I have been nursing since I was a child in Sonic Advance. Birthday stream, yes! Tomorrow is my birthday. I'm gonna enjoy the last few hours of my 20s that I have left before I hit the big dirty 30. So, that'll be on Friday. Can you make birthday cake dude, I already fiddled around with that thing a little bit. I think we're gonna get some mileage out of it. Fun fact, mussels look fucking disgusting on a burger. Would not recommend. Alright, let's see here. Where are we going? Yeah, why not? We'll go with Dispo. Alrighty. Well, it has been a hoot and a half. I murdered a child. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you, miss you, mean it. Later, Cabbage Patch.
Objection!
Ah! Right, Jitspo. You got it. I'll do it. Don't you think I won't?